Archetypes.
And speaking of community feedback,
on the road. Looking for a win against an Eastern. Conference rival. Now it's in. Thanks, DA. That effort permeates through the entire team. Doris, we have some kind of matchup in the backcourt tonight. Being a former point guard in the Big East, they know this is what you really love to watch.
You know what amazes me, Kevin, is when you're looking opposite a player at your position who is at the elite level, you're always looking, can I measure up? This is a guy everybody in the press is talking about. The analysts are raving about his skills. How do I measure up to looking at the guy directly opposite? This is going to be a lot of fun.
How do you not get diverted by him knowing that you've got the entire game to manage?
Right, that's a great point. It can't be about one-on-one. I need to beat him. I need to, if he scores, I need to go score. Everything that you do in an individual matchup has got to be framed within the context of the team.
So here's Miami's starting group. Vucevic is out there with Jordan. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Gallinari. And it's McCollum in at the 1 spot. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. Outside Teague. Over in the corner. On to Kumbo. Griffin inside. Vucevic defending. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a problem.
Yeah, and that's exactly why he needs to become the primary focus for that defense right away. Try to cool him off before he gets too hot.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Vucevic has got his first bucket of the night.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
He will take that shot over and over if they give it to him. That's a defensive error they can't afford to repeat.
On defense, New York. It's a three-point game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Westbrook kicks to Vucevic. Teague against McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Poor decision making. You know he wants that one back.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Miami. Green comes in for Gallinari. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. T kicks to Booker. Here's Griffin. Morris with the rebound.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
Yeah, he's reliable on defense. Doesn't allow a shooter any separation to get comfortable.
Miami on defense. They trail by 3. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. McCollum against T. McCollum kicks to Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Well, this is an athletic power forward, and Morris outquicks the defense to the rim.
T dishes to Griffin. And it's Miami with the rebound. Well, one thing with DeAndre Jordan, you love how imposing a presence he is on the defensive end. His size and ability to leap a big anchor to any defense.
A great point, and not only a flashy defender, but a solid one as well. Wasn't always like this, though, guys. Took some encouragement from coaches to get him to commit to becoming a defensive juggernaut, and every player now hears his footsteps when they're attacking the rim.
True.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? McCollum against T. Outside Westbrook. Kicks to Jordan. Takes it from 10. And an air ball on that one. Way off. New York leading by 3. Teague, the pass to Griffin. It's stolen by Morris. Teague against McCollum. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
I thought he had it for a second. Barely bounced off his fingertips.
And Booker kicks to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. The jump hook, and there's Lopez. That's good on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
You know, that poise. He's just undeterred by the D. Lopez with the nice touch getting right through the resistance.
McCollum against T. McCollum dishes to Morris. It's tipped. Jordan kicks to McCollum. Back to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Teague against McCollum. Teague, the pass to Griffin. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The Heat trail by 3. Now here's McCollum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Green dishes to Jordan. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You know, it's blocks like that which make Lopez such a factor in the paint.
Here's Griffin. The pass to Lopez. And the shot goes in. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Over in the corner, Green. Outside Westbrook. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Heat shooting their first foul shot of the night. And the technical free throw is good. The door is always on the hot list of topics as teams each year try to increase their odds at winning a championship. What do you feel are the key ingredients for a championship caliber team?
Talent, first and foremost.
Sure.
I mean, you think about some of the great stars who've won multiple championships. Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. One is talent. That's the first part. Coaching. I think coaching in the NBA is underrated. And then increasingly depth because, of course, over the years, the season has gotten longer. The playoffs have gotten longer. It takes more players to win in the NBA than it probably used to.
Is the feel in the locker room overrated? Is the cohesion, the culture, is that important on that list?
You know, it's a terrific question. I do think you can win without chemistry. I certainly think for us, you can feel it when a team is connected and when they enjoy playing with one another.
Like Golden State.
No question about it. But you really have to be feeling it to go with the teardrop. That is not as easy as that looked.
Randolph in the post. Vucevic on him. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Boy, you can look back on the storied history of the New York Knickerbockers. A lot of huge moments for the franchise. I guess if I'd have to pick one or two moments that define my memories, Willis Reed certainly coming out of the tunnel. That's something you hear from generation to generation. And then, obviously, the drafting of Patrick Ewing.
Johnson, good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Parker against Williams. Parker kicks to Vucevic and taken away by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Williams is running. New York moving it around. Vucevic with the block. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. .30 seconds left in the first. Here's Sullinger. Poked away. The Knicks leading by 11. On the wing, Johnson. Five to shoot. And it's good. Brought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Already seizing control of this game.
Two teams in very different modes right now. One playing with energy and passion at both ends, and the other wishing for a reset button on this game.
Here's Vucevic. And one of our game's most explosive.
And you jump 20 feet in the air, it's like.
And for a guy like DeAndre, and a guy of DeAndre's size, guys, it's hard to believe how fluid he is in the air.
He's got some body torque into those jams, and just all around, he seems to improve his game every year.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Well, you can't afford to show these guys the ball because they'll pick it from you quick, and that's helped account for this lead.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Markieff Morris is out there with Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's McCollum in at the point guard position.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems at times that Russell Westbrook can put up a triple-double at will. But he said, everybody thinks that I care about numbers and things like that, but I really don't. I don't think about who shoots, how many times they shoot. That really doesn't matter to me. I just like to win. All that matters is if we win. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. One of the most competitive players in the NBA. Green kicks to Morris. Jordan the screen. Here's the three. And it's Westbrook. Net time on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 5 here tonight. Every year they'll always put out an NBA survey of who is the toughest to guard. No surprise that Russell Westbrook is almost always at the top of the list in those surveys. He just, Greg, strikes fear in opposing defenders.
And Kevin, it's a result of several factors in terms of why he tops that list. He has the game and the body to punish you for all 4 quarters, and he never lets up in his intensity. And also a knack for putting players who are caught sleeping on posters. It is both physically and mentally draining guarding a guy like Westbrook.
Z the pass to Randolph. To the middle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them. Early in the second quarter, that's already his second foul. He's going to have to play under control now.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by New York.
Who knows what happened there, but I'm sure the defense is aware they dodged a bullet.
Hood against Matthews. Hood, the pass to Z. It's stolen by Sullinger. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Parker outside. Softly drops in the floater.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
Parker against Williams. Right wing. Left side, Randolph. Williams dishes to Randolph. Just 3 to shoot. The turnaround, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. They set the pick. Gallinari on the wing. And Jared Sullinger picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Knicks leading by 12. Outside Williams. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here's Matthews for the 3. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
That's a terrific-looking pull-up jumper from Matthews. So quick on the draw.
Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Johnson kicks to Randall. Passes to Z. The kick out to Williams. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, that's a great play. Some confidence that time. He found a nice gap in the defense, didn't hesitate, let it fly.
Parker against Hood. Right side Matthews. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
First one falls for. Doris, we asked fans to write in questions for you. We've had thousands, literally thousands of letters, emails coming in. The fans want you to answer questions. So Well, here's one I just picked out of this fishbowl here. This is from Joe in Portland. What are your hobbies outside of basketball?
Yeah, I think this might surprise people, but I love to cook, Kevin. Not that I'm going to spend 3 hours in the kitchen, but having been the mother of 2 children, I love to cook. My daughter loves to cook with me. The other thing is I live at the ocean, so you can find me on the water.
I want to be one of your kids. My gosh.
It's not a bad life.
Now, I picture you as like with a towel draped over your shoulder and coaching, thinking it through, but enjoying the cooking process.
Oh, there's no question. I'll tell you what, if I make a good dish, just like John Thompson, the towel's over the shoulder, but if I have thrown it down, that towel goes in the air.
You can cook.
No question.
Timeout. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Darren Williams once in the conversation for the best point guards in the NBA. Doris, unfortunately, injuries have been a constant concern with him.
Yeah, I mean, he's lost some of that quickness that made that crossover so deadly. And he doesn't live in the lane punishing people with his frame like he did early, but he's still a master in the pick and roll. And when he's right, he can contribute at a very high level.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And it's slammed in by T.
Yeah, just good play recognition and quick hands. That's how Booker picks up his steals.
McCollum outside. To the inside, Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Lopez. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Booker dishes to Griffin. Here's Lopez. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Lopez has got 6.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
McCollum outside. Outside Westbrook. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Teague the pass to Lopez. Dishes it to Griffin. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
76% on the season from the foul line.
He's off on the 2nd. Poke loose. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. Here's Westbrook. Outside for Jordan. Back to Morris. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside Westbrook. Inside. Second chance shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Heat have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Teague. He kicks to Griffin. Back to Teague. Pass to Lopez. Outside Griffin. The feed to Lopez. Griffin kicks to Antetokounmpo. Griffin dishes to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, spotted his teammate on the move, but the assist perfectly placed out in front of him, leading him right to the rack.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook passes to Green. Miami no good on that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Now T wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. 1 second left. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed. What a performance so far tonight by Zach Randolph. He had 13 points and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight.
And that's it.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. It's been one outstanding game from Zach Randolph.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
You know, something he rarely does, look for his own shot, but it was really effective in the first half.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And New York looking at who they've got. Teague out there with Booker. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
McCollum kicks to Jordan. And there's the 3-second violation.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Yeah, their coach is pulling his hair out, knowing how big that mistake could be.
Teague against McCollum. Top of the key, Griffin. Back to Teague. Down low. Lopez dishes to Griffin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Griffin's got 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Morris outside. The 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Booker against Westbrook. Booker the pass to Lopez. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. The 10-footer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 10 points for him.
Great beginning to this second half. Now 3 for 4 from the field.
To the paint. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Good D by McCollum.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Westbrook from the inbound, and Westbrook throws it down.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Teague for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by McCollum. Jordan inside. Lopez covering. Teague with a clean look. The Knicks rebound, and Booker kicks to Teague. Buries it from 3-point range.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Robin Lopez signed a nice 4-year contract in the summer of 2015. And, you know, for a player who's so unselfish on the hardwood, it is great to see him be rewarded.
Here's Teague. Lopez up top. Kicks it out to Booker. Some nice passing by New York here. Teague for 3. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. There's Green with the 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Guys, you will not see too many of those kind of threes in transition.
And Doris, you mentioned Robin Lopez's unselfishness, beloved by his teammates, sir.
I don't know how you couldn't love him, Kevin. This is a guy who does all the dirty work, right? Boxes out, sets tough screens, backs him up at the rim. You know, he doesn't need the ball either. A great offensive rebounder who has just created his own opportunities. There isn't a player in the league who doesn't love playing with a guy like that.
There's a screen. McCollum kicks to Westbrook. And he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
McCollum against T. He dishes it to Booker. Stolen by Westbrook. It's McCollum with the drive. The shot will not fall.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. A lot of great defensive-minded coaches, too, in the NBA. Who stands out there for you?
Boy, this is Tom Thibodeau for me,
yes.
Right? I mean, he changes the way, you talk about taking away boxes and elbows in the NBA, loading up to ball side, giving up contested twos. That's Tom Thibodeau.
Attention to detail.
No question.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Lopez. Johnson comes in for Antetokounmpo. Hood's checked in for Devin Booker. And Deron Williams is subbed in for Jeff T. Matthews, no one around him, and a miss there on the triple. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Williams kicks to Griffin. Looks for Randolph, gets it to him. Vucevic with the block. Parker against Williams. Here's Vucevic, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
No question, he got bumped on that shot. And Nikola Vucevic, a skilled 7-footer who just attacks the glass. A nightly double-double machine, but still figuring out how to really become a dominant force on the inside.
Z's checked in for Blake Griffin. Outside Williams.
You're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And thinking about Vucevic, he's a guy that just tantalizes with his scoring, his size. But you hear some comments and concerns that he's not the impact defender that you would have to have inside.
Yeah, not the quickest feet or the fastest off the ground, but he does stay out of foul trouble. And for him to really move the needle, though, you'd like for him to watch tape of a guy like Tim Duncan and improve as a rim protector.
Johnson dishes to Randolph. Left side, Hood. To the paint. Here's Z, and he uses the glass on the layup. Z's got 5 points in the quarter.
Those kinds of shots from close range, they're real confidence builders. Hard to miss those.
Williams against Parker. The dish now to Sullinger. It's rebounded by Randolph.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Hood, the pass to Johnson. Traps in the tray. Johnson's got 8 points.
And a huge fan of that 3 ball from the corner, guys.
Parker with it. Feeds to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
No, you can't. That's just asking for trouble.
Williams kicks to Randolph. The shot off that time, and it's Miami the other way. Inside, it's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. .44 seconds left to play in the third. Gallinari on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Gallinari dishes to Parker. Clock at 6. Vucevic a screen on Williams. Parker passes to Matthews. 18 that time from Hood.
If you're going to screen for your man, screen like you mean it.
Johnson outside. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And they pick up 2. 10 points for him.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That'll put Gallinari at the line. Joe Johnson picks one up. The Heat have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Knicks out front, running away with it.
Moments make players into stars. Moments make teams legendary. This is my moment. This is my team.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. On the floor for Miami, Green is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the center position. Now the Knicks with it. Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Z. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And McCollum throws it down hard.
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company. That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's Z. Good work defensively by Morris.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Darren Williams. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Sullinger the screen. Parker kicks to Sullinger. The three from Matthews. The shot comes out. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Here's Randolph. Here's Z. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Matthews with it, guarded now by Randolph. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gallinari.
Oh! Look at that.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Randolph can't hit.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Kicks it to Vucevic, releases, and Vucevic throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Rivers dishes to Randolph, to the paint, and it's going to be a 3-second call. He'd have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Now here's Parker. They double him with Rivers. Gallinari against Johnson. Back to Parker. Shoots from 12. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
And when Parker gets his legs under him from that mid-range area, he is incredibly accurate.
Rivers against Parker. Now here's Rivers. Defense is right there. He feeds it to Randolph. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And the first one at the line is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Matthews passes to Sullinger. Shot left block, and another basket for Miami. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Z. Knocked away. It's stolen by Sullinger. Here is Matthews. Pass to Gallinari. From about 16, Johnson with some nice D. The Knicks leading by 19. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
Absolutely. Their challenge is to find a way to close off that lane without completely ignoring the perimeter.
Here's Griffin. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. Six to shoot. Lopez right side. And Teague has it in the corner. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague. Mahinmi's checked in for the Knicks. The Heat trail by 19. Pass to Westbrook. Sinks that one from the post.
He's been reliable all night. Unfortunately, his teammates haven't. That's why they're behind now.
McCollum against Teague. Griffin kicks to Mahinmi. Teague for three. And the Knicks miss again. Heat have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Outside, Green. Back to Westbrook. Kicks it out to McCollum. From outside, off the mark.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
He really does a very good job of extending out to the shooter, but always under control.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Especially to him. They need to show a lot more energy and activity at the defensive end if they hope to trim this lead.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
And obviously makes him very difficult to defend because he can fly right over you.
And that one's good, Griffin. And the Knicks lead by 20.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Oh, no doubt. They've struggled to defend with any kind of effectiveness. That's why they're so far off the pace.
The kick out to Westbrook. Here's the three. Jordan inside. Mahinmi on him. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Heat. Vucevic comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Gallinari in for Green.
Danilo Gallinari.
McCollum outside. The throw good, McCollum. And the Knicks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Teague. He kicks it to Lopez. The feed to Griffin. They get the rebound. Booker dishes to Lopez. Teague the pass to Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Back to Lopez. Another shot. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Griffin.
Well, we're not going to be surprised when he turns in a game like this, but I thought he played especially well and a ton of productivity to go along with it.
Miami on defense. They trail by 18. Griffin a screen on McCollum. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, early in his career, Robin Lopez was a backup center, but he has grown into a quality starter. You're talking about an elite rim protector. Though he's not the quickest big man in the game, he uses his size exceptionally well.
Vucevic down low. Defended by Griffin. Westbrook kicks to McCollum. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Here's Antetokounmpo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Knicks lead by 20.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
Give some credit to the hometown crowd. They were a huge part of their success. The fans will leave happy tonight.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin. I'll tell you what, his season high in points powered everything they did. Clearly, he was the catalyst tonight as they come away with the well-deserved W. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
Blake Griffin was on a mission tonight. You know, attacking the basket, attacking the backboard, defending, and he put the power in power forward tonight.
What a huge lift he got from the crowd tonight. There's nothing those fans love more than to seeing this guy get hot. And he was.
That's going to do it for our broadcast.